Hi, my name's Tim, and I have Parkinson's. Before I say much more, I'd just like to go ahead and say I am not a doctor. And what I talk about in these little videos that I'm doing is just about my journey with Parkinson's. No more, no less. That's all it is. What I'd like to talk about in this video is another one of those many symptoms that one may or may not have with Parkinson's, and that's hypomimia. You can see that just looking at me. That's basically what they call mask-faced, where don't smile, your eyebrows don't move around, you don't blink that much, just a mask face. And I've had that for, I cannot think of when I didn't actually. I had many people for decades say, "Why don't you smile?" I'll be right back. Yes, I looked at a lot of photos and I was just curious how far back I have to go to find a photo where I'm actually smiling, a real smile. So right here is the last time I had a real smile on my face, and that was in the early 1950s. I'm pretty sure I smiled much later than when that photo was taken. However, in the 60s and 70s, that might have been the time frame when I was in contact with some environmental poison that gave me my Parkinson's disease. Well, for one thing, in 1970 time frame, I drank a lot of Senka decaf coffee. And I believe I read somewhere where they used trichloroethylene, TCE, to decaffeinate coffee. Senka did. And I drank a lot of it, so maybe, I don't know. During the same time frame in the 60s and 70s, I was working in a electromechanical switching system where there's the electronics, people would clean with a solvent the electrical equipment. I even cleaned some of it with a solvent that was trichloroethylene. So maybe 60s and 70s is the time frame where I got in contact with something that gave me PD. Here's a little guide I put together to help my family and friends know if I'm sad or happy or just how I feel. Okay, I have a feeling that the guide to decoding my facial expressions probably isn't going to work very well. I'm going to end a little bit different this time. There's a couple of people with young onset Parkinson's disease with channels where they talk about Parkinson's, and I've learned a lot from them. Parkinson's with Jeremey Mack, that's Jeremy McDonald, and slow dancing with Parkinson's disease, and that's Michelle. Just recently I was watching Michelle's channel, and both Michelle and Jeremy, they did something a little bit different. They weren't talking about Parkinson's, they were talking about some old records that they had and collecting. I guess they both collect records and cassettes and CDs. I don't have a turntable, so I don't collect records or anything like that. So I went ahead and I rummaged around in the closet just to see if I could find anything that maybe I bought a long time ago, a record, a CD, or something. So I did find a record, and I found a cassette, and I found a CD. The record that I found, and I don't know that either Michelle or Jeremy has any of these, but I'll show you what I've got here, what I found. Here's an album called Taboo, The Exotic Sounds of Arthur Lyman. And it's in the back it says, okay, it's Hawaiian music. And thinking about Hawaii, when did Hawaii become a state? Because it says here, then the Hawaiian Islands as they are today, the U.S. territory of Hawaii. So apparently when I got this, Hawaii wasn't a state yet. So it has to be before August of 1959. So that's an old one. And then after the records came out, the next thing that came out, I think it might have been 8-track. I didn't have any 8-tracks, but cassette. And I found a cassette that I bought, and this cassette is in Thai because Thai language. It's classical music, Thai classical music. I bought this when I was teaching a class in Thailand quite a while ago, 30 years ago, a long time ago. But after class, I went shopping, and I wanted to buy some music that was local. So I got this. I can't play any of these things because of copyright, but anyway, it's all really good. And then I got a CD. And this CD I got when I was teaching in Melbourne, Australia. I went down to the Queen Victoria Market, doing some shopping, and this is what I bought. So this is the Didgeridoo. This is a CD by the Aboriginal Australians. And I thought, well, a little relaxing music. I'll listen to some didgeridoo music. So I bought this. Now, I don't know if Jeremy or Michelle has these. If they do, let me know. I think I'll stop there. Thanks. Talk to you later.